Parents, family, friends, teachers, school administrators, members of the Green Bay Area Public School District School Board, and fellow graduates, welcome to the Green Bay West High Class of 2019 graduation ceremony. I am Jamie Barbian, Senior Class President, and I will be the Master of Ceremonies this evening. At this time, I ask everyone to join me in honoring our country by standing for the national anthem, played by the Green Bay West High School Band under the direction of Mrs. Scher. Thank you, Mrs. Scher and band members. Graduates, you may be seated. Class of 2019, we have persevered through 13 years of schooling and 18 years of living. We have grown up in a rapidly developing and shifting world, and we have watched that world change around us. In recognition of what we have already experienced in our short lives, I'd like to share a brief list of some of the events that have occurred since our births. 2000, George Bush wins the U.S. presidency. 2001, the World Trade Centers fall. 2003, the Iraq War begins. 2004, Facebook is founded. 2008, Barack Obama is elected U.S. president. He's the first black president America has seen. 2012, the Mayan calendar ends, and we all think we're going to die, but we don't. 2013, human embryonic stem cells are created through cloning for the first time. 2014, NATO ends combat operations in Afghanistan. 2015, gay marriage is legalized in the U.S. 2016, Donald Trump is elected U.S. president. 2017, a total solar eclipse takes place. 2018, the Stoneman Douglas High School shooting occurs. I've shared this list with you all today not only because I include factual evidence in all of my papers as a result of spending 2 years in the IB diploma program, but also to make a point. I want all of you to realize just how much you've already lived. Most graduation speeches focus on what's ahead, and while it's incredibly important and very exciting, I think it's time that we got a little recognition for what we've already done. I believe that most adults underestimate the hardships that our generations have faced, in part because we're always looking at those phones for help. Yes, we have Google and Facebook and every teacher's worst enemy, Wikipedia, but we also live in a world of school shootings, a world that only has a few decades left before global warming makes an irreversible impact, a world where the voices of teens and young adults is often viewed as naive and unimportant. But today, I declare that that is untrue. We are not a generation of naive and unimportant views. We are a generation of perseverance and change. We're a generation that doesn't just ask for our rights, we demand them. We are wise beyond our years. We've been made to grow up while deciding whether to run, hide, or fight, attending protests, and using social media to bring attention to world issues. Class of 2019, we are ready to change broken systems and make discoveries. We're ready to make the world a better place. So, thank you to the staff of West High School, head of school, and my extended essay coordinator, Michelle Jacobson. Associate Principal, I know your first name isn't Micah McNabb, Hoffman, I'm sorry. And the Associate Principal, whose voice will never not make me jump, Dexter McNabb. Thank you to each of our teachers, to our parents, and to each of you. I'm honored to stand up here today and mark our timeline. 2019, Green Bay West High School graduates 166 incredible individuals. Congratulations for making it this far, and I can't wait to see what each of you does next. Thank you. Now, to share her experience and offer some comedic perspective before we receive our diplomas, Nora Reschke.
As Owen Wilson would say, wow. Wow. Guys, we are like really smart now. Yep, this is my graduation speech, everyone. But really, I would just like to say, congratulations, fellow classmates of 2019. We are literally minutes, but let's be real, probably another hour away from graduating. It's been a crazy 4 years, but what is truly unbelievable is how fast it went. Middle school felt like the longest 3 years of our lives, while high school only felt like something like 4 months. But here we are today, graduating. I have to be honest, when I started writing this speech, I was stuck on the whole share your Wildcat experience aspect. It's hard to just get up here and talk about your experience to 160 other students, because every single one of us has a different story. Not all of us had the same teachers. Some of us took different classes, participated in different sports, were in performing art classes, or were a part of different clubs. Not everyone is going to be able to completely relate to my story, but I still wanted to be here today to share it with you. What I learned from high school is to be willing, be open, or as the IB puts it, be open-minded and be a risk taker. My potential for a great Wildcat experience started as early as 2nd grade, and I didn't know it at the time. Yes, I know. Nora, really? 2nd grade? Really? Yes. Back in 2nd grade, my mom signed me up for piano lessons, which ended up being the start of growth for my story. If it wasn't for her, my high school experience would be completely different. So what I'm saying is thanks, Mom. Starting to learn music when I did allowed me to have such an amazing time within the band room that words cannot justify the feeling. Throughout high school, I grew as a musician and I grew as a person. This year I grew and reached a height of 5'4". I created many friendships. I expanded my knowledge by learning different instruments. I learned that senioritis is real. I learned that procrastination is not the best thing to do. And then I was hit with the hard reality of IB music. Right, Mr. Hoffman. Hunter, question number 3. Although I spent over half my day in the band room, my story does not just stay there. My Wildcat experience grew from being stuck in the loop within Mr. Buchter's class. Boom. Faking the funk with Mrs. Cherrick. Briefly mentioning being a part of the Green Bay United girls swim team and having almost everyone respond with, wait, what? West has a swim team? Yes, we do. It's on the 4th floor, all right? Getting my Espanol on and going on top secret class adventures with Mrs. Reiner. watching Mr. Papelham learn and become a hardcore HQ trivia master, and new this year, having to literally keep up with Mrs. Scher, the band director, in the hallway every single day. Of course, there are so many other amazing teachers I could mention tonight, but I would go on forever, and plus, it's starting to get dark out. Although there were so many fun moments during high school, we have of course dealt with some negatives. And if there's anything that I learned from these harder times, is that you have to push through it and be open-minded. As you move on to college, the world of work, the armed forces, or wherever life brings you, you will run into challenges that may be unwanted or even unexpected. But I challenge you to be open-minded. Be open-minded and willing to try new things. As I wrap up tonight, throwing many IB traits at you, thank you, IB. As we soon part and celebrate and move on to bigger and better things, I ask that you take the time to reflect on your years here at West. Reflect on the bonds and the friendships you made with your teachers and peers, because before you know it, you'll be dusting off the 2019 West High School yearbook, and you'll be taking a trip back to memory lane, seeing the extraordinary memories you've made. Congratulations, class of 2019. I am proud to be graduating with you all tonight. I wish each and every single one of you the best of luck. As Michael Scott would say, may your hats fly as high as your dreams. I am Beyonce always, and I will catch you on the flippity flip. And lastly, before I leave, I want to say this one last time because you didn't hear me say it enough on the announcements this year. Remember, West High School students and staff, you are truly what makes West the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Nora. Our next speaker is Nautica Quinn, who will share her unique journey in choosing West High School.
Good evening. My name is Nautica, and I am proud to be graduating from West High School today. These 4 years have been the craziest years of my life, but I'd be lying if I said it wasn't the best. I transferred to West High School my sophomore year from Ashwaubenon, looking for a feeling of home and belonging, and that's exactly what I got. The diverse community surrounding me allowed me to feel welcomed and not ashamed or self-conscious of indulging into my own interests. Coming to West made me realize I didn't have to follow everyone else's footsteps to succeed, that I could create my own path and reach my own goals. I developed relationships with teachers who understood my situation and saw a young woman with great potential. At my prior school, I had lost sight of the importance of my education and my purpose. It was hard for me to find myself. As a student, it is hard to juggle a life, relationships, school, and work, not to mention if you enjoy extracurricular activities. High school has taught me to always look at the glass half full, to find the motivation to keep pushing, even if it seems like all the odds are against you. I learned lessons that will carry me through the rest of my life. I went to my guidance counselor, Mrs. Coppola, my junior year, and I told her I wanted to be a nurse. From that point on, we arranged for me to take classes that would challenge me cognitively and prepare me for CNA classes. The school's flexibility allowed for me to learn on a college campus in the morning and return to school in the afternoon. With the guidance and support from my school and family, I became a certified nursing assistant my junior year of high school. There was a point in time when I would have said, Nautica, you can't do it. Or maybe this is too big of a goal for you right now. But being a Wildcat has provided me with the confidence to always go for what I want and not to doubt what I'm capable of. My advice to future graduates is to keep your goals in perspective. Don't lose sight of the bigger picture, because you won't be in high school forever, and all 4 years will come down to this moment here. Thank you.
Thank you, Nautica. Graduates, you are part of the Green Bay West High School's history. Soon we will all join graduates from 1878 to 2019 in becoming Wildcat alumni. In honor of all of those who have graduated from West, we will now sing our alma mater together for one final time before becoming Wildcat alumni. For those in the audience who'd like to join us in singing our alma mater, the lyrics are towards the back of today's graduation program. The singing of the alma mater will be led by the Green Bay West High School Choral Ensemble under the direction of Mr. Mark Piat. Thank you, Mr. Piat and choir members. Now, Principal Jacobson will share a few words with us today before recommending the class of 2019 for graduation.
First, I want to acknowledge Mr. Piat, who is our choir director. It'll be his last time he is directing our alma mater. So, Mr. Piat, if you're still up there, please take a bow. Good afternoon, graduates and guests. Graduates, I know that we're here this afternoon because you have met the academic requirements set forth by the Green Bay Area Public School District. Meeting, and for many of you, exceeding these requirements is an important milestone in your life. And let us take a moment to give thanks to the many people who have, in a variety of ways, helped you reach today's milestone. Let's start by showing our appreciation and by thanking the leaders you elected within the senior class. Senior class officers include this afternoon's Master of Ceremonies and Senior Class President, Jamie Barbian. Senior Class Vice President, Nora Reschke. And I would also like to thank our senior class advisors, Ms. Lindsay Rickel and Ms. Michelle Marsh. And I want to give you a moment to thank our amazing associate principals here at West. Could Mr. McNabb and Mr. Hoffman please stand? Thank you. And I'm going to ask you in a minute to give a big round of applause for those who helped you get here or made it more enjoyable on your journey here. As an example of it taking a village, I was supervising in the cafeteria this year, and a student came up to me with an emergency. She said, "Miss Jacobson, I can't get my pants off, and I have to go to the bathroom." Her tie on her sweatpants was stuck, and it took myself, 3 monitors, 1 custodian, math teacher, and a speech pathologist to get that tie undone. It took 15 minutes, and we had success. This is just a fun example of how many people it takes to ensure each and every one of you made it here today. So a big thank you and a round of applause to all your teachers, counselors, social workers, coordinators, school psychologists, speech pathologists, school secretary, library staff, coaches, assistant coaches, monitors, student learning advocates, paraprofessionals, tutors, athletic trainers, school nurse, school custodial staff, and our cafeteria staff. While all of today's graduates have worked hard to achieve this rite of passage, we identify at graduation our top 10 students who have worked diligently to earn this distinguished honor. And so, next, I'd like to acknowledge their hard work and dedication. When I read each student's name along with their parents, I ask that you stand to be recognized and stay standing until I have acknowledged all 10. Please hold all applause until all 10 have been recognized. Ranked number 10 in the graduating class of 2019, Madeline Jardardin, daughter of Troy and Nicole Jardardin. Ranked 9th in the graduating class of 2019, Tasiana Matthews, daughter of Tiffany Rodriguez. Ranked 8th in the graduating class of 2019, Amber Westgard, daughter of Keith and Jean Westgard. Ranked 7th in graduating class of 2019, William Adams, son of Andrew and Jennifer Adams. Ranked 6th in the graduating class of 2019, Nora Reschke, daughter of Bradley and Edith Reschke. Ranked 5th, graduating class of 2019, Adam LeMay, Gary and Marcy LeMay. Ranked 4th in graduating class of 2019, Jamie Barbian, daughter of Matthew and Denise Barbian. Ranked 3rd in the graduating class of 2019, Robert Contrell, son of Bruce and Sue Ellen Contrell. Our salutatorian, ranked 2nd in the graduating class of 2019, Brandon Colbeck, son of Scott and Jane Colbeck. And our valedictorian, ranked 1st in the graduating class of 2019, Alexandria Ireland, daughter of Michael and Doreen Ireland. Job well done, Wildcats. Thank you. You may be seated. And I want to recognize this afternoon the different paths students took to graduate. We had a number of students take 1 or more IB diploma courses, and we had 4 students who dedicated their final 2 years of high school to taking the full diploma course load. The International Baccalaureate program requires extensive exams after 2 years of study. West High joined the world, literally the world, in the month of May in taking these exams. We have a number of students who are graduating from our Baylink manufacturing program. So a part made at West may have ended up in your lawnmower. We have a number of students graduating from Bridges construction program. Less than 5 miles from West, our seniors helped build an entire house. Just an FYI, the house that they built last year went for a little over $200,000. We have students here today through our Alt Ed programs. Just like in our journey in lives to milestones, such as graduating, our paths are all different. Our school is graduating students from our GED program, from the Academy, from REPO, from the Challenge Academy, and from PACE. I want to keep my comments somewhat brief tonight. We are starting a new tradition. Instead of having student readers, we are having teacher readers. The readers were nominated by the seniors, and they represent staff who have made a lasting impact on students in their high school journey. Could our name readers please stand to be recognized? Thank you. Since this is new and a change, I just wanted to make sure we don't run out of time. And honestly, no one has ever said to me, Ms. Jacobson, I really wish your speech was a lot longer. Every commencement speaker across this nation is giving students advice and encouragement. Some of the words of wisdom range from wear your seatbelt to be kind. And I'm not going to give you advice tonight. I'm going to make a demand of you. The perception of this city is that West is somehow different. We are different, but in a way that needs to be acknowledged. We represent the face of this nation. We are not becoming a less diverse nation, we are becoming a more diverse nation. And you see this in the halls of West. And you also see in the halls of West the acceptance that goes along with that. Through the IB, we represent the changing face of education, an education that encourages all students to achieve at the highest levels, but also demands that high schools turn out great citizens of our country. We represent the prevailing story of America, succeeding and making it despite the odds. Our school success story is still being written, but you guys wrote one big chapter. Did you know that because of your efforts last year on the ACT, our school state report card went up by 4 points? Every corner of our school, whether it be FBLA or football, I have received positive report after positive report on our students. We have won in places that we haven't won before. We have achieved in ways that are making others notice. And this is a direct result of the students sitting in these seats. Your hard work is represented in these achievements. Don't get me wrong, we still have work. But your time here at West has left it a better high school. So here is my demand. I demand that you go out into this world with the confidence of a class of students who made strides academically and athletically. I demand that each and every one of you own this stage and take great pride in your school and in yourself today. You take pride wherever you decide to go in this world. You do it with confidence because you are a West High graduate. Also, wear your seatbelt and be kind. I'd like to bring our superintendent of schools forth to Dr. Langenfeld upon the endorsement of the faculty of the Green Bay West High School, who have expressed full faith and confidence in the achievement of this class, and who has also verified the successful completion of their K-12 program of learning. I'm honored to recommend to you the Green Bay West High School class of 2019.
Well, good evening and thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to just share a few words before I accept the graduating class on behalf of the Board of Education. Graduation, a time to honor, a time to recognize, a time to celebrate the students that sit before us today and all their many accomplishments. But it's also a time for the parents and grandparents and family and educators who reflect on your journey, students, and about the dreams that we hold in our hearts for you, for your future. I personally want to thank all of you for the incredible contributions that you've made to the students that sit before us today, supporting these graduates through their journey, ensuring that they can successfully find their way to a very vibrant future. I'm pleased to share with you that this year's graduating class represents our most diverse senior class to date. They have the opportunity to learn with and learn from each other about the world around them. They've been afforded the opportunity to expand knowledge of cultures, gain greater understanding of different perspectives, and are better able to view their experiences in a larger, more global context. And like you graduates of the class of 2019, I too have been on an educational journey. You have inspired me, and I have been humbled and honored to serve you. I'd like to share 3 of the lessons that I've learned from the students, not only here at West, but across the district. The first lesson to the class of 2019 that I've learned is to be present. Several years ago, I had the opportunity to celebrate an early graduation with a critically ill student a few short weeks before the actual scheduled graduation ceremony. During graduation and later at the celebration of life, I came to learn a lot about this young man and how he lived. He didn't spend a whole lot of time worrying about things he couldn't control. Instead, he was present. He was present in the moment, he was present in life, he was present with the people that he met, and he experienced the world around him. And I would offer that he was kind, and they shared the story that he was the first one always to notice the new student who was sitting alone in the cafeteria. As we look at our own lives, many of us will have decades much more than this young student had. But I would offer that being present for others and embracing the world around him made him perhaps able to afford much more life than many who are not present. So my learning is be true to yourself, recognize and act upon what's most important to you, and put your focus on being present. Be present for yourself, be present for others. Lesson number 2 that I've learned from students: a love for humanity. Perhaps John Lennon and Paul McCartney said it best: love is all you need. Over the years, I've had the honor and privilege of witnessing large and small gestures of love by our students, each impacting someone else's life for the better. I think of the day I was over in the home that Bridges Construction and the students built. And I asked one student, "What makes this important to you?" He said, "I've built this with love," recognizing that the family that will come into that will have a future because of the extraordinary work that he had committed. Also at West this year, there were mentors and student athletes who worked tirelessly together. They planned and they participated in the Goody Triathlon, working together, cheering each other on, celebrating each other as well. And the learning, as you move on through your life, do it with an open heart, do it with an open mind, loving and supporting one another in the journey. As Lennon and McCartney would say, it's easy, it's easy. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. And last, but certainly not least, the lesson 3, overcoming adversity. You know, I'm not aware of anybody who's gone through life without some sort of adversity, and this includes the students that sit before us, the graduating class of 2019. Each student we honor today, each of you has a story to tell, how you personally have overcome some sort of adversity to get to this important milestone. Over the years, I have been inspired by you. I've been in awe of the obstacles that many of our students have overcome, and we can learn from your stories. You are examples of courage, of grit, of perseverance, tenacity, strength. sometimes beyond anything I could possibly imagine and beyond measure. Here are just a couple of examples. Some of our graduates we honor today were born in another country and they came to the United States. I'm humbled when I think about how these young students had come to start anew, learning another language, understanding a new culture, new celebrations, learning how to do American school, and also learning about our weather that we fondly call the frozen tundra, all the while successfully achieving their academic goals and dreams. One can only imagine the adversity that these students have overcome. You have inspired us, graduates. You've helped us move forward with many challenges and been successful in doing so. And what is common among you is that you have an undeniable spirit, that the challenges that you are facing, whatever they might be, whatever comes your way, will not define you. They will not stop you from achieving your hopes and your dreams for a very bright future. And so this learning from this is that successfully overcoming adversity requires you to have a mindset that acknowledges the adversity and believes that anything and all adversity can be overcome. Our graduates, I think, are excellent teachers. We have learned a lot from them. So in closing, students, I'd like to extend my gratitude to you. Thank you for being so inspirational. And my hope for you is that you are able to live lives well, being present and being true to yourself, embracing what you've learned throughout this journey about the world around you. And my hope for you is that you'll always remember to see and embrace the world with an open heart and an open mind, engaging in meaningful gestures of love for humankind. And finally, my hope is that you embrace all adversity as an opportunity for learning, recognizing that how you frame things is what matters most. I'm grateful to each of you, and thank you for teaching us these lessons. And I have to share one more thing. I am very, very encouraged that you, the class of 2019, are our future. Thank you for that. And now, Principal Jacobson. On behalf of the Board of Education and the administration, it is my honor, it is my privilege to accept the graduating class from West High School for having fulfilled the requirements for graduation set by the Green Bay Area Public Schools Board of Education in the great state of Wisconsin. Congratulations, class of 2019.
Thank you, Dr. Langenfeld, for your kind words. In just a minute, we'll be asking graduates to come forth to receive their diplomas. I would like to explain to you some of the cords and stoles the students are wearing. Students wearing white and blue cords have taken one or more classes from the IB program. Students wearing the white stole are full diploma candidates. Those students wearing yellow stoles are members of the Green Bay West High School National Honor Society. Students wearing a medallion with yellow and blue lanyard have successfully completed 2 years in our AVID program. Those students wearing gold cords have earned and maintained a grade point average of 3.0 or higher. And the students wearing the red, white, and blue cords have completed over 100 hours of community service. Students wearing a cord with the colors of the 5 high schools have served at least 1 year on the Inner City Student Council. At this time, will the graduating members of class of 2019 please come forth by row to receive your diplomas? Hi, I'm Heather Vanderwall. I teach math and Avid at Green Bay West High School. I would like to extend a huge congratulations to the graduating class. And as a graduate of the 1995 class of West High School, this is such an honor. So I would like to thank you all for allowing me to be a part of your big day. Jamie Noel Barbian. Nora Edith Reschke. Nautica Ramon Quinn. Maya Angel Beaumont. Killian J. Lewis Christensen. Brandon Klimowski. Cody R. Milhans. Naya Dane Targashevsky. Abigail Abril Thomas Alvarez. William Henry Adams. Caden Jonathan Arlt. Alejandra Isabel Arroyo. Ashley A. Bear. Samantha Lynn Bacala. Destiny Jean Bars. Emma Elizabeth Bartles. Jayton James Barch. Latavia Star Bates. Maite Becerra. Dakota Brandon Belangi. Cade Jonathan Benz. Cambry Helen Brosig.
Hi, I'm Autumn Dickey. I teach physical education and health at Green Bay West. I've been there 21 years. I love this school and I love my students even more. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to read your names. I'll do my best. Congrats, and today is your day, 2019. Brandon Adam Brown. Robert Contral. Gabrielle Casey. Kyle Michael Checky. Seth Clark. Dion Coleman. Savannah M. Collier. Rayshawn J. Collins. Karen Cordova Reyes. Tatiana Day. Alexis Nicole Cabito. Brianna Dawn Dampier. Sydney Lynn DeBeck. Michaela Ann DeBooth. Rebecca Irene DeGrave. Madeline Marie DeJardin. Juan Luis Del Rio Avina. And my boys, Brooks Delvo, Harley Delvo, and Sunny Delvo.
Hello, my name is Mike Olson, social studies teacher and coach, and soon to be retired teacher of 38 years from West, and also a proud West alumni and graduate of 1975. And I am very honored to read the names of the following candidates for graduation: Eden Zachariah Asa Dino. Jason Domala. Hayden Thomas Dubeck. Destiny Ray Dockstader. Raymond Robert Dockstader II. Morgan Catherine Dufresne. Jonathan Estelo. Serena Dora Everhart. Kyle Jonathan Fair. Skylar Ann Fields. Rebecca Lynn Foley. Yahir Franco. Brandon Lee Fredrickson. Jose Elian Frias Cruz. Lizbeth Frias Cruz. Dahlia Garza. Alexis B. Gonzalez. Luis Gonzalez. Cassandra Guerrero.
Hello, my name is Lisa Merkel. I'm a science teacher. I'm a science teacher at Green Bay West High School, and I want to say thank you to the class of 2019 for inviting me here, and congratulations on a job well done. Dulce Maria Gutierrez Gomez. Madison Marie Hart. Jahira C. Hart Rodriguez. Heaven J. Hart. Caitlin Marie Hara. Veronica Malin Hill. Maria Hunter. Ahmed Abdi Noor Hussein. Kadil Mohammed Hussein. Alexandria Regine Ireland. Freeman Jackson. Desiree Brianna Kelly. Antonia Latrice King. Luciano Roselle King. Connor Daniel Kleiber. Dexter John Knutson Gay. Brandon Joseph Colbeck. Jason Dale Collada. Trudy Mai Cub Kong. And Kayla Jean Lakanen.
Good evening, everyone. My name is William Hins. I'm a language arts teacher, and I just want to say I'm really proud of these guys. It's been really great getting to know every one of them. Brandon John Leisures Stanislavski. Montana Morgan Larock. Sarah Joanne Lehman. Kylie Leclue. Carmen Yuritsi Lopez Maya. Tavion Shadon Love. David Lee Lubis. Adam Charles Lumay. Talon Martinez. Jared Richard Martinson. Maya Nicole Matson. Kyle Cartrell Matthews. Tyciana Marie Matthews. Brianna Grace Moss. Jameson Casey McDermott. Jasmine Elizabeth Medellin. Taylor Page Mailing. Isaac Mayorato.
Hola, hola, hola. I'm Sally Reiner. I teach IB Spanish. I've been at West for 26 years, and I would just like to say felicitaciones a la clase de 2019. Alberto Mercado Sanchez. Lucas John Mullen. Samuel David Knoll. Alicia Eileen Ortiz. Paige Alexis Osborne. Laura Fernanda Padilla. Natalia Antonia Perez. David Joseph Thomas Pesmark. Lauren Leanne Ponce Asensio. Cameron Deshawn Pruitt. Robert Joseph Fuller. Kislam A. Robinson. Prince Robinson. Jonathan Rodriguez. Shelby Joe Rohr. Nicole Marie Rosa. Lilia Ann Rouse. Alamar Rachel Saldana. Timothy Ray Salzer. Christopher Ricardo Santos.
Hello, my name is Susan Watermolen. I've been a special education teacher at West High School for 33 years, and I am honored to present the following candidates for graduation. Caden John Schultz. Morgan Patricia Schwartz. Warren Douglas Smith. Anna Isabel Smits. Peyton Rayana Steele. Shondell Monique Steele. Kim J. Stevens. Lazaric Irvin Streeter. Ariana Marie Tamayo. Tiffany Lorraine Taylor. Tiberius Michael Thompson. Malia Mercedes Thorpe. Blake Michael Tilkins. Alexandria Carmen Toole. Jessica C. Vasson. Bennington Van Dam. Shodi Blong Vang. Yi Vang. Lucas James Van Evenhoven. Alicia Angelina Vasquez.
Hi, my name is Kim Noskoviak. I teach social studies, and I want to thank the class of 2019 for including me in your celebration. Daniel Vasquez Ortega. Karen Lee Velasco. Kua Nai Vu. Jordan Isaiah Webb. Tracy Weeks. Zaria Chantel Wells. Amber Marie Westergaard. Haley Ray Williams. Nakai Williams. Anthony Robert Wilson. Chong Fu Zhang. Gao Li Zhang. Kong Feng Yang. Macy C. Yang. Pachi Yang.
Good evening, Wildcats and Wildcat families. I'm Eleanor Hins Radu, and I teach English and theater. Our names are the first gift that we receive, and I want to thank you for trusting me with yours tonight. Timothy Yinghua Yang. Tommy Bengsu Yang. David Young. Teshan K. Bakir Luthadum. Hunter Jacob Farish. Travis John Fontaine. Rain Marie Gens. Jeanette Marie Hansen. Alec J. Infante. Kyle Gregory Jessen. Michael John Clifford Smet. And Devi Bang.
Congratulations, class of 2019. We did it. We'd like to take a moment to pay honor to those men and women in our audience this evening that through their service to our country make events like this one possible. Will our former, current, and future servicemen and women who are here with us this afternoon please stand to be recognized? In just a moment, Ms. Jacobson will be concluding this afternoon's ceremony with her final thoughts for the class of 2019 before we become an official graduating class. But there is still one final group that we need to thank. Graduates of the Green Bay West High School class of 2019, please turn towards those who have helped you reach this point and show your appreciation one last time for everyone who is here by your applause of gratitude. Thank you, parents and family members, for helping us get to today. After After the recessional, guests and family members will not be able to meet their graduate on the main floor, but instead we ask that guests meet their graduates in the main hallway or outside the building. Congratulations, and I wish you only the best, graduating class of 2019.
You've done it. A little early on the hats, though. Okay, give it a minute. Okay. Graduates, class of 2019, please rise. Graduates, at this time, please move your tassel from the right side to the left side of your cap. Graduates, relatives of graduates, and fellow Green Bay School District community members, I present to you the Green Bay West High School class of 2019. Congratulations, class of 2019. Go Wildcats!